So, welcome to the Fault in Our Stars review. This was an amazing book. 4.5 out of 5. Easily. Only because I thought that there was a boring part. Like, I don't know. I was into it, like, all the book, but I don't know. There was like, a boring part, but who cares? Like, I end this, like, from half of it till the end. This was like a second to read. It was so fast. This is the fastest book that I've read of my life. You read this in like 5 seconds, easily. This book was amazing. I need to talk about it. Like, I have serious issues now about this. Like, this was so sad. I cried. If you're a person that like doesn't want to cry with books and have serious issues with cancer people, don't read this. Don't read this because I had a bit of issues with this book. Cause yeah, it's a story about a girl that has cancer. She has like lungs cancer, so it's really bad. And she's like in level 4 or something, and she meets a boy at like this depression thing, like support group, and his name is Augustus Gloop. It's like the Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, he has a really weird name, by the way, but he's really hot, and I agree with her that he really does look hot. And in my head, he's like a second Will Herondale, but a bit less hotter because he has only one leg because he had cancer of the leg. But I really feel bad for him because I know people that had cancer, and now every time I hear cancer, I'm like I'm like crying just for a word like cancer. You see, like, this book's like made me so like think about cancer and think about how the how it can be like really hard for like kids that can be like my age, well, teenagers, have my age and like live this suckish life of cancer. This actually shows how it looks really hard, and I think that every teenager should know how hard it should be, and not just be like, oh, cancer, yeah, right, like everybody has that. I think it's mostly gonna show you how it can really change your life, and it made me really sad at the ending, and I cried a lot. I was like at my grandma's house, and I was just reading it, and then so fast, reading, and then I read the line, and then I was like, wow, this is really sad. Okay, too much talking. I need to talk about this. So it starts out that she's in this support group and meets Augustus, the hottest guy on earth, and meets Isaac and stuff, and he invites her. Augustus invites her to like his house and stuff, and that's pretty weird. Like for the first time that they like see each other, that's weird. And they talk and stuff, and they're like really cute together, and they like it's really nice. And that's what happens then, and it gets better and better and better, and then they like go out together with each other, and it's so good. Oh my god! And then spoiler alerts are coming. Okay, let's think of the royal afflictions. No, the imperial afflictions. Sorry, and okay. I really is this a real book? I'm like really intrigued with it now. I need to go check that out if it's a real book. And what asshole is that writer? Like Peter Van Houten, whatever. He is such an ass. Oh my god, I hate him. I hate him so much. But for the rest of it was such a good story that I kind of forgot about it, and I thought that it was mean that like they went to Amsterdam to go meet him, and he's just like being mean. But then, like later on, you discover that Hazel just reminds him of like the girl of his daughter and is it Anna? I don't know, the girl that plays in the book in the imperial afflictions, whatever. So I really like the story, like I really like how it's written and everything. We all know that one of them dies, and sadly it's Augustus, whatever, and he has the something not going well. He has like a G tube somewhere in his system, and it really doesn't look good. Like each day it gets like worse and worse and worse, and after he just dies. I cried in the moment when he makes his pre-funeral, and he just talks about it, and he asks like Isaac and what's her face, Hazel, to write like a story for him, and well, not story, pre-funeral like text and stuff. So that really touched me, because when my grandmother died, I made a like text for her, and it really reminded me of her, and that made me like really sad that moment, because I really worked hard on that, and I know that Isaac and Hazel like worked really hard on this, and then after you just see like 8 days later, Augustus Waters is like died, and then I was silent. I read this line like like 12 times, I think. I was so sad. I knew it would happen. I knew that I would cry, and I cried, especially at the funeral, like a funeral, like at the time when they like have his body exposed and everything. I cried a lot in that moment, because I thought it still reminded me of my grandmother, and it really like, oh my god, I was crying so much because it was so sad. And poor Isaac, I really feel bad that he has like eye cancer, and like I love the part when Hazel is like like just thinks, yeah, for once I'm the only person I'm the healthiest person in the room. I thought that was so funny. I love the part when they like take eggs and go to like Monica's stupid car. Stupid Monica. She has no reason to like kick out Isaac of her life. Ugh, I hate her. I never knew her really, but I hate her. Always is always, okay? If you learned that from Harry Potter. And so after I love the part when they take the picture, when Hazel takes the picture, and then it's written like, this was the last picture that I've taken of him. At first I was like, oh, is it Isaac died? Oh no! But then after, no, it's August. That's such a weird name. Like, I love how how John Green wrote like Hazel Grace. Like every time Augustus called Hazel, he was like, well, hello, good evening, Hazel Grace. I thought that was so cute, and especially when in the ending, when Hazel is like, I miss like him calling all the time. Oh my god, this is so sad. Stop it. Just stop it. Okay, this book was amazing. I loved it. Okay, so I'm gonna reread this like, I don't know how many times, because it was so good. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I just can't think of any book now. Like I continued Clockwork Prince, and I just couldn't get in Clockwork Prince, and it's the best book ever. And I was just thinking about this, and I was, ugh, this is it's so sad. Oh, I just can't handle sad things. Oh, it gets into my head, and I can't think for like weeks. I can't read sad books anymore. Well, I gotta live with it because it was really good, and yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about this book because if I can go on like hours talking about this because it was so good. So thank you for watching. Well, I hope you liked it. Go check out my other reviews if you liked them, and see you on my next one. Bye.